Bro. Oh my gosh, already starting.
That's how I start now.
Is there anything
Mhm.
better than dude, that PS1 startup is so epic.
I immediately thought head. God. No, am I wrong?
I
Tell you what, I do know something better. Hang on a second. I got a little surprise for you.
Oh my gosh, dude. What is this? Did you make Szechuan sauce?
I made a little Szechuan sauce.
Said it smelled Chinesey down here.
I did. I thought you were being racist.
Oh my gosh. Let's try this. What the heck? Look, man, it smells so good. It's the golden deliciousness.
Bro.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like it's pretty solid.
That is so good.
Good way to start the show, I feel, but
Well, it is a really good way to start the show. Especially if people like hearing somebody chew in the microphone. My wife's gonna love this part.
hey, at least it's not ice. There's that. You crunch on ice.
There is that. And
Jesus.
so that sound though, like that's awesome that you did that.
Yeah, it turned out pretty well.
So good.
I'm happy with it.
That PS1 startup sound though was the most epic thing ever. And then you start playing a game and it's time to turn it off and you're like, how do I save this?
Yeah.
And you realize that you have to have a memory card and you don't have one.
Yep.
And that's
Terrible.
the worst feeling ever.
Dude, I remember even the PS2 had a cool sound as well, but I hated hearing the noise because that meant that the disc didn't work. So you're just like, oh, this fucking disc, and then you had to eject it and try to fix it and just keep.
Did you ever have to like leave your PS1 or PS2 running because you couldn't save and you just turn the TV off and you tell everybody, do not touch the PS1?
Yeah, that has definitely happened before, and I can't remember if it was like couldn't find the card or it was broken or something, or maybe it had shit on it that I wanted to save and I couldn't save over it. So
exactly,
yeah, it's like leave this on. We're gonna finish it tomorrow and it's gonna be great.
Yep, and you just turn the TV off and you're. Back then, it was like we didn't know technology well enough. It's like if I turn the TV off, does it turn the PS1 on? Like you had to test that first and know what happened. And then once you knew that, it was like, okay, we can turn it off. We can even turn it to cable and watch stuff and leave the PS1 on.
Yeah.
But do not push that power button. Like I remember my mom was just like, you left your Nintendo 64 on or something. I'm like,
I
didn't turn it off, did you? Like, oh my God.
Dude, I tell you what though, literally, like my son, he keeps unplugging the HDMI to run his Switch.
Yeah.
And to this day, even though there's no disc to it at all, I'm still scared to pick up the Xbox. I remember one time the Xbox like fell over and it like scratched the shit out of a disc that was in there. So like I'm like terrified to even pick it up, which is stupid.
You don't even have discs in there anymore.
I know. It's just in me. That fear just got in deep. Speaking of getting in deep, we need to talk about these drinks here because
oh yeah, we do have some
great
drinks.
Stuff. I'm gonna get that can because that can's
do that can. That can is sweet.
It is way too cool. Central Standard. Way too cool. They do some amazing stuff. Super cool looking, but they have this. What is it even called?
Honey lager.
Fresh. It's a honey fresh honey lager. Looks amazing.
It's really tasty. I've already tried a little bit.
I'm rocking the peach shiner, which anything peach, I'm 100% about it.
All about it. And we are playing 8 sips tonight with the Untappd.
Oh God.
8 sips glasses. And so this is a little game. You've got 8 sips to finish this thing. And if you go past the bottle caps, you lose points. If you're right on the bottle caps, you get points. And we're going to keep track all night. And we will see who wins at the end of the night. It's going to be difficult because that's the only thing I have to drink. And I like sipping. So we're going to.
When do we start?
I don't know. Just whenever randomly somebody says sip. And then you sip. And it really does look like sips. They're little. You can't chug.
I kind of want to try it.
So go ahead and sip.
All right.
Cheers to a good show. Oh, man. Okay. I didn't even make it. I didn't even make it.
I lost 5 points already. So I'm already at 0.
We started with 5. We started
with
5 because you had a 12 ounce. I had a 16 ounce. I'm still at 5.
I am absolutely just okay. So
Yeah.
you guys can do. We'll even share a picture because I don't even know if this is gonna come out because it's gonna use my
Yeah.
face. Don't look at my face. Look at the thing. No, it's not working. Yeah, we'll get you a
Your
picture or
camera
video.
sucks.
Shut up.
Look, here we go.
I just want to keep drinking though.
Me too. I need a second beer to like
Like a
drink in
drinking
between.
beer and then a sip.
A drinking beer and a sipping beer.
Jesus. Anyway,
Dog. Beer.
go. Maybe if you clap at it.
She jumped, but she didn't go get a beer.
It peed a little. That's fine.
It's whatever. It's
Don't
not my
do it.
rug anymore.
Get that. All right, let's get into some retro rewind.
Let's actually.
Oh, you got something else?
No, let's just do this first.
The following podcast is rated N for nostalgia. It contains strong language, heavy retro references, and will spontaneously unlock core memories. Viewer discretion is advised. Now hang on for a trip back to the 90s with Cartridge and Quest.
Heck yeah.
I'm thirsty already.
Me too. Should we sip?
Yeah. I gotta get some points back.
All right, let's go. We're trying to get. I'm going.
I did it.
Yes.
I think I'm just past the 30. I don't
got
think I have it.
I got 10 and 5.
I can't.
It's on your honor. So you pick. Under it. So how many points you have? I've got
0
20.
still.
I've got 20.
Yeah. I gotta hit that next 30 pretty hard.
You got to get that 30. All right. So what's on tap tonight? We got some retro rewind. We got the Cartridge Conundrum. We got what are these damn kids saying? A little bit of what's on Mike's mind.
Mm-hmm.
Some Lost in Tranny.
Boston training for sure. It's gonna be a good one.
A little bit of Breaking Trav.
Breaking Trav, absolutely.
And some Trav's take. And then we will get the heck out of here.
I do have a little surprise segment in here, but we'll get into that later.
Another surprise?
Well, this was kind of the surprise, but
okay.
I did see a video that was kind of like something we were doing, and I was like, yeah, it'd be fun to check out. So,
all right, yes. So, as always, Retro Rewind brought to you by the Regent Theater. They're playing Goat this week. My son went and saw it, said it was fun.
I saw a little bit of it, and it looked pretty good just from what I've seen. So, I would like to finish it if my kids.
I've heard it's good. Is it Illuminations? Is it the same people that made?
I don't think
Mario,
so.
or
it's all I know is it's Steph Curry.
It is Steph Curry for sure.
Yeah,
we know that. Okay.
Retro rewind, don't press stop. Pop culture is hitting the top. The 90s live again in time on Cartridge and Quest. It's Retro Rewind.
Sip.
God.
Got to get to that 30.
I have an X right here, and I have no points to lose, so I really don't care.
Oh man,
I did it. I'm like, I'm like right in the middle of the 30 right now. Let's go.
God,
what do you got?
I don't know because it's like below the 30, but not to the X.
Yeah, you just didn't get points.
Just nothing. Okay, so 20 to 30. Yeah, you came back.
Give me that Ric Flair, baby.
Golly. Okay, I got to get that next 30.
Put my finger in there.
We're going all the way back to 1990.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude.
I got distracted by this thing. You go ahead.
1990, WrestleMania 6. Do you know who was in WrestleMania 6?
No.
We're talking the Ultimate Challenge. Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay. That would be crazy. Back in the prime, like
insane.
That
dude.
wasn't like overhyped Hogan. It was like prime Hogan.
This was like Hogan at like almost his peak. Like after this, I feel like he started to decline, but this was Hogan at his peak for sure. And so we had a couple months before, this was such a buildup. They built this thing up so awesome because we started out with Hogan and Warrior at the Royal Rumble. And we all know what the Royal Rumble is, right? It's 28, 30, whatever, 30 guys, and everybody comes in, and then you get thrown over the top rope. We had Hogan and Warrior saving each other not letting each other get taken out of this match.
That's awesome.
And then they fast forward just a little bit, and they're tag team partners, and it's just like they're the ultimate team. Like it's the two best good guys ever,
dream team,
on the same team. And then we have a spot where Warrior accidentally clotheslines Hogan, and now they've turned against each other, kind of.
Which, how fragile.
I know, it is. It's like, it's such a, like, can you imagine? Like, I kick you in the balls one time and we're not friends anymore.
Literally, anytime we go to Dallas, it's like you and Dave are just like sack tapping each other constantly. And it's like you guys are just back to being like 15 all over again. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? But speaking of, did you not like the photo I sent in the group chat? Because you guys were talking about wrestling, and I was like, here's how guys who still watch wrestling eat hot dogs.
Yeah, it was.
I love it.
I don't still watch wrestling, so I guess I don't eat hot dogs that way.
But I do like hot dogs.
That group chat has just died. Like, nobody says anything in there anymore. Those guys are losers.
You have to catch everybody at the right time for sure.
Yeah, they're all working and doing stuff. But okay, so they build this up and they build this up, and then we have some of the most epic, just insane Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan promos that you've ever seen in your life. Like, this is prime Warrior, where he just almost says gibberish, but when he's done with his promo, you feel like you could run through a wall for this guy. Like, I can't even explain it. God. And we had like every kid at that point was a Hulkamaniac, and now we're all like little warriors too. And it's like this tug of war between who's the good guy, who's the real good guy, and who do we go for, and how do we freaking decide who should win this match? Because not very often back then did you have good guy versus good guy.
Yeah, it
was always good guy, bad guy, and good guy always wins, right? Or at least the good guy gets the best of it in the end.
They should have like a kiss off or something.
A kiss off. It's not freaking hockey.
Oh, you're right.
And so, yeah, I mean, we get. Oh, it did that thing.
That is a VHS right there.
Is that not awesome? Like,
that is crazy.
Hold on, let me change a setting here. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, that reminded me. I had a Slipknot VHS. That's nuts. That thing was so badass too. Surely somebody has a video of that somewhere.
Of what?
The Slipknot VHS.
Maybe.
That'd be sick to find a digital version of that.
Okay. So let me share this, because this, I mean, we're talking just such cool marketing too on this thing, because I don't know, dude, it was just super cool. So, yeah, so it was just like the ultimate playground argument, like who's going to win this match, and then they build this thing up, and and then Hulk Hogan is the heavyweight champion. Ultimate Warrior is the Intercontinental Champion. So that's the top dog versus the next guy, right? And so Ultimate Warrior is coming up, and so he's got the second belt. And so in the end, they end up going title versus title. This is the first time ever that we have a title versus title match in the WWF. And so we had the World Championship versus the Intercontinental Championship, and whoever wins gets them both. And it just is, it's such an awesome buildup, because these guys were just, everybody loved them both. And there's no real winner, because you just want them both to win. And so, you know, the face paint, the Hulksters, like Warrior. Do you remember his entrance?
Yes.
He's like a little 5-year-old kid on Ritalin. Like,
yeah.
It just,
no Ritalin there. He was just
that needs Ritalin. Like, he just sprinted to the ring, slid in, shook the ropes.
Yeah,
and just did his
thing. I
thought
for sure he's gonna shit his little wrestling panties.
He had the tassels coming off of his biceps, and, like, just insane, crazy. And so,
God.
But yeah, this VHS tape. This I think, if I remember right, when you open up the Blockbuster Video clamshell, this thing is a bright freaking yellow. Like,
okay, I can see that.
the most outlandish thing ever. And
I'm
so
like ripping out the tape out of the top to see if it looks like Ultimate Warrior shit.
what
It's
are
like,
you
turns out it didn't.
that is not how that
Send it
went.
on back.
And so we get to WrestleMania 6 and we have the Ultimate Challenge, and it's a decent match. I mean, Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan were not the best workers, right? Like they were not the best wrestlers technically, but it was a pretty good match, and it was back and forth, and they both do their finishers. And in the end, we have the Ultimate Warrior taking the belt. Like, he won them both. He beats Hogan. Everybody freaking cheers. Hogan hands him the belt and holds up his arm like the ultimate good guy that Hulk was.
Yep.
And we just get I think that was the best ending that could have happened. Like, I don't think that it would have been better if Hogan would have won, because Ultimate Warrior was on the rise. He was definitely not above Hogan yet, but he was definitely rising. And so this really put him over the top. And obviously we know who had the longer career. Hogan lasted forever and Warrior didn't. But
So when is WrestleMania? Like, when's the next one?
the next, like the real WrestleMania 42,
Mhm.
it's in April sometime.
We need to like get it and like sit and actually like watch wrestling and see if it like lives up to the hype, or if we were just young and stupid.
It's not going to, because this new one, it's April 19th. It's actually 2 days. It's April 18th and 19th. And I don't think it's going to live up to the hype, because this new one is CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Do you even like know those names?
I know who Roman Reigns is, and I've heard of CM Punk, but he seems like an old ass.
Yes, dude. He's
Like,
like 50.
If he tries running down there, like he's gonna pull something. Like there's
For sure.
there's no one like Warrior. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And
Like,
Roman Reigns is too cool to run. Like he's probably never ran a day in his life just because it
yeah, he's just
didn't look as
walking.
badass when he runs.
Right.
Very effeminate.
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, it's like these guys, they're great on the mic. Like, if I've heard some of their promos on TikTok and they're going back and forth, they're breaking the fourth wall and calling each other by their real name, because neither one of those guys' real name is CM Punk or Roman Reigns.
Wow.
And
You're
so,
telling me Undertaker isn't called Undertaker?
not when he goes to the grocery store and has to sign a check to buy his
Crazy.
groceries. He does not write Undertaker on that.
That real quick, little side note there. So I had a poster made, which I will probably put up here sometime soon for a cool
Mhm.
background. And I was trying to get all the bands to sign it, and I was a little disappointed that none of the president guys signed it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, first off, what would they sign it? Because
What
they're
would
not
you
going to
sign?
write their real name. They're just going to write
Mask.
resident, or whatever, which I would have been fine
Right.
with. But
Yeah.
also, then I would have seen all these dudes without masks on, like writing on the poster. And be
Yeah,
like,
and then you would have known, oh,
I know who you are.
I know which
but
one you are.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to see Undertaker at a grocery store, Undertaker, like on a check.
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is about that is the Ultimate Warrior, Hellwig, John Hellwig was his name. He changed his name legally to Warrior. Yeah,
might have
dude was
some-
insane.
Mental problems.
He was insane. So yeah, that is WrestleMania 6 all the way to WrestleMania 42, and I just
Okay.
don't think, like, I'm not interested in paying WWE to.
So we're not going to watch it.
I'm not interested in that. I mean, I just don't think it's going to be any good. I think it's going to be terrible, and I
Let's
think
get
it's just
Jerry to do it.
a bunch of old guys. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. So
Time for another drink.
sip. Oh, sip. Okay, I know what I gotta do here.
5 points.
Dang it! Oh, I'm in there.
Are you? Are you though?
It's in the bottle cap.
Of what?
30,
Bro.
isn't it?
Maybe.
It's in the bottle cap of 30.
Who knows?
That's 50. I'm
How
at
many
50.
drinks have we taken?
1, 2, 4.
Math.
That's
So I'm supposed to take 4 more drinks.
that's Home Alone math.
That makes no sense.
If you know the movie, it does. 1, 2, 10. Then they start shooting.
No, I'm talking about the The cup is bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What? And then that last one is just chug.
I guess. I mean, that's all there is. There's no points for that one.
Yeah. So I'm at 50. What do you got? 30?
I literally cannot win.
Yeah. There's a -5.
Okay. I guess if you get -5 and I get every single point from here on out.
Well, let's see what we can do to make you lose.
Huh.
All right. So have you ever heard of the word skeuomorphism?
No.
So skeuomorphism is this thing in like graphical interfaces where you try to make stuff look like real life.
Okay.
So like the old Apple bookstore, do you remember like on the iPhone, like the books were on an actual shelf?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's skeuomorphism. Like they're trying to make digital things look like real life.
Okay. Crazy.
Yeah. And so in 1995, we were all buying Gateway 2000 computers. Like everybody had that yellow big box with the big CRT on their.
But didn't it come in like a box that looked like a cow? So it was like their brand
Gateway?
for a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Crazy. I don't know
think
why
so.
that. Yeah.
So Microsoft decided in 1995 that they were going to make a OS that looked like an actual office. Like there was a bookshelf back there. There was a digital dog that gave you tips that eventually turned into the beloved Clippy.
Yeah.
But before that, it was a little digital dog. There was a calendar and there was a calculator and there was just all the stuff that you would need for your computer was on this desktop, right? Was just in this skeuomorphism screen that you could click on it and it would open the calendar. You could click on it, it would open the calculator. The thing that happened with this is we're talking about 1995 when PCs didn't have the most power. And this thing literally melted computers down because it needed so much computing power to do to render that whole thing and then to go find the things that it needed and pull them in. And so this thing was called Microsoft Bob, and it was terrible. It only lasted a year before Microsoft figured out this is not the modern UI.
That's pretty wild.
And so we saw it go away, and then obviously some stuff came from it. But skeuomorphism is interesting to me because I feel like we've for a long time with digital stuff, we tried to make it look like it was real life because that's like what we in our brain that was the thing, right? And now we've moved to more flat design where you can kind of design stuff digitally to begin with, and then that's just how it should look. And so that's really where we've moved to now. Like,
but the craziest thing about that is now we have the technology to make it as real as we want it to be, and it's like, nah, it's fine.
We don't need to.
I will say though, with the iPhone, like I feel like it was years. I remember looking at the clock icon and be like, why isn't it the right time? Like that's fucking stupid. Why isn't it and they finally like came out. It's like, all right, if it's 1 o'clock, it's going to show 1 o'clock on your icon.
The calendar has always shown the right day, so you just figured the clock should. Or
yeah, it bothered me so much that it didn't.
And we so with Android, we always had the calendar, and it was just looked like a calendar. It never had the date on it.
Okay,
and it always bugged me because Apple's had that. And I'm like, why can they not do that? Like, this is the far superior platform. Why can they not do it on Android? And so it just always kind of bugged me, but we have it now, and we still
that's good.
So yeah, that 1995 Windows Bob. I don't remember it, but it definitely was there for about a year, and it was a very bad idea. And that's something that I feel like could have really probably tanked a company if they weren't so big and such a beast. If somebody knew what it came in and said, this is going to be the best thing ever, and it failed, I feel like their company would have failed. But Microsoft was so big that it didn't have to. So
I mean, it was a cool idea, but man,
very cool idea.
Sometimes the execution just is not there.
Agreed. And it wasn't something that people wanted. Like we want the desktop. We don't want it to feel like an office. And so
I shouldn't have to guess where my shit is.
Exactly. And I shouldn't have to click on the thing to go to the thing to open the thing and have it it seems like it was a mess. So all right. So just a couple years later, 1998, StarCraft came out. Did you play this?
No.
Did you play? Have you ever played a real-time strategy game?
Yeah, when I worked for the cable office for a little bit, there was a game they were playing, and I can't remember what it was. But I mean, it was okay. It was definitely a learning curve. It was like Age of Empires or something like that. Like I don't even remember.
Age of Empires is
But it
a
was
big
something
one.
like that. And I remember you made fun of me for it too because I had a fucking headset. And you're like, oh, look at this nerd. And now we use headsets like every fucking day.
Yes, I'm so glad that happened. Okay, question on this Mac. How do I get this bar to go away? Because it's covering my stuff up.
I think you just right click on it and then you can hide it.
Ah, there we go.
Fucking noob.
I am not a Mac guy, but I'm suffering through it because we got
It's significantly
it's
better
not
than what we had
significantly
before.
better. It's actually yours sucks now all the time,
Wow.
and
No,
it actually does.
My Mac is always on par. It's just the new mics and shit we keep adding. It's
My God,
it's always worked flawlessly. Always.
always except for the last month.
When we keep adding new shit, you mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry that we're upgrading things.
I keep reaching for my drink. I don't know that I like this game.
Is it time to sip?
I guess so.
Okay, we got to get this 5. Cheers.
I fucking
Yeah.
lost. I'm below the 10.
Boom.
Already lost.
55.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right. So we're talking StarCraft, 1998, real-time strategy. And so real-time strategy is, at least in the StarCraft world, this was top-down, multiplayer, build your army, build your base, and then go attack, right? So that's kind of what we're talking about here. And we had the Zerg Rush. And the Zerg Rush was just build the smallest, get as many of the smallest guys as you could and go attack before they can get their medium and big guys built. And
Ninja War.
Kinda. And just go attack their stuff and get it going, right? And so this was Battle.net. Have you ever heard of Battle.net?
No,
So Battle.net was like the first like Xbox Live, right? Where Blizzard came out with Battle.net and then some Activision stuff used it too. But Battle.net was what you connected to. Everybody connected to Battle.net over their 56K modems. And then you played against your buddies on the internet, right? Over 56K modems. But we all remember 56K modems were tied to our family's phone line.
I could never get that shit to work. I don't know if I was just an idiot or if it was just harder than I thought it was. Because I remember getting like AOL discs, like, hey, you get free internet for X amount of minutes or whatever. But like, never could I ever get it to work.
You never got it to work?
No,
dude, I
never.
used this so much. I remember we got the free one and then it was unlimited, but it wasn't really because I used it so much. My parents got this huge phone bill one time.
No.
Oh yeah, dude. They were so mad. I got grounded for a long time. And so Battle.net, you got in-game chat, you got matchmaking, you got player stats. Like it was Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or whatever they call that crappy thing. Before any of that happened, right? And so StarCraft really built Blizzard, and it sold like something like 14 million copies. And we'll talk a little bit later about how that doesn't even touch some of the other stuff.
Yeah, crazy.
But like StarCraft was huge, and Blizzard really got put on the map because of it. And so it was so big that it kind of started the esports revolution all the way back then because you were able to play against people. And so they're actually this year, 2026, the Blizzard Classic Cup is coming back, and Blizzard is officially bringing back StarCraft to the big stage at BlizzCon in September. And they're going to play this and remastered and StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3. And you're going to be able to win $100,000 if you're good enough at it. So it's like, cool. Yeah, the Blizzard Classic Cup, like they're bringing it back, and it's massive, dude. I'm telling you, this resurgence of when we were kids is just on fire. Like people are just like loving going backwards.
It makes you wonder, like, how is it going to feel the same? Like, is there going to be that muscle memory to someone who like was good at StarCraft to be
Right.
like, yeah, this is great and easy? Because like, no matter how good I've ever felt I am at a video game, I've never thought I was close to be good enough to like go compete
No way.
in something. So
But
it's weird that people do that.
But as good as you are at certain things, Dead by Daylight or Fortnite or
Mm-hmm.
Halo, like it takes you not very long to figure
Mhm.
out the buttons again once you start playing again, right? Like I
True.
do feel like that muscle memory just kind of comes back
Mhm.
and you are back in it. That's a long time ago though
Yeah,
to
for
get
real.
that muscle memory back. And so yeah, I agree.
Hey, but with that being said, I feel like I could probably get on a bike right now and do okay. So,
Yeah,
I can't say the
probably.
last time I got on a
I
bicycle.
know, yeah, that is weird. Like, how does our brain do that? Because, yeah, I agree. Like, there was one point in my life where I did not know how to ride a bike, and then I figured it out once after my dad.
Yeah.
I thought my dad was holding the seat, and he wasn't, and then I could do it for the rest of my life.
I still have that with guitar. Sometimes I'll just be like riffing around on something, and I'll find out like an old song I used to
Really,
play.
it's just
and
in there
yeah,
still.
it's weird. Yeah, just tucked
That's
away in the
crazy.
brain somehow.
Yeah, that's weird. So, okay, I want to move to the same year and the same internet, 56K modems,
Okay.
and what I consider the very first ever podcast.
Oh,
Okay. This is 1998 WCW Malice at the Palace. Have you ever heard of this?
I've heard of it, but I don't know how it's a fucking podcast.
Okay. And so here's the thing. Malice at the Palace. WCW put Sting versus Hogan in a cage. So we're so far removed from 1990 when Ultimate Warrior and
Mhm.
Hulk Hogan were at WrestleMania 6. And it's only 8 years, but things moved so fast. And so
Was this Badass Sting yet with the black and white, or is he still like all colorful?
in 98, I
feel
feel
like
like it
that
was pretty close to that.
Okay.
But nobody would have known what color Sting was in this because Malice at the Palace was internet streaming audio only.
That's wild.
I know,
I
right?
didn't even know that
Like
was a
we're
thing.
talking oh shoot. Okay. We're talking real network player, kids paid $10.
Oh God, I forgot all about Real Network. Oh man,
I know, right?
Just seeing that icon is.
I know, it's crazy. And so we had real networks, real player. Kids paid $10 a month to get this pay per listen Malice at the Palace pay-per-view.
That is so backwards.
Here's the thing. So the internet was just coming out in 98 and there is zero chance they were going to be able to stream this with video. Like it
Mhm.
just you would have buffered forever. It would
Mhm.
we would have never gotten the video. It would have just been choppy and they would have never been able to watch it. So WCW and all of their wisdom was like, here's the deal. We're not even going to roll video trucks to the stadium. We're just going to hook Tony Schiavone up with a microphone and stream this thing to the internet
This makes me think of like
in
those
audio.
kids from like back in the day who'd like gather around the radio and listen to like Lone Ranger.
Baseball in the 40s.
Yeah.
Like just talking about what's happening in a steel cage. How I don't even understand how that was even in their brain.
They weren't even really there. Like,
yeah, they weren't even really in
just
Tampa.
they're talking about shit that's going on.
They're watching a TV. And so we had Sting and Hollywood Hogan, steel cage match. And they're like, how do we squeeze some cash out of these nerds? And they're like, I got it. We're going to create a podcast. Only they didn't call it a podcast. It was just an audio only wrestling event that they didn't even record for video. Like, how do we squeeze some more money out of this thing? But then how do we make more money after that by selling VHSs? They didn't even think about that. It's like, nope, we're just going to audio only. We're not even going to film it. And so, yeah, they pushed it out there and you went to WCW.com, booted up Real Player, and then you just stare at a picture of the WCW logo and listen to Tony Schiavone talk about what's happening in the ring.
Nope, I don't like that at all.
And so the crazy part is this thing is nowhere to be found. Like when WWF bought WCW, they got all of their video footage and all of their everything. This is not like it's almost non-existent.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost. And the crazy thing is those kids probably loved it.
I feel like I'd have been pissed. Like, just put it on TV. I don't want to fucking sit here and listen to this. No.
It's like They paid $10 for crappy 56K audio. We put our podcast out for free and people still dump on it. So whatever.
We just need Tony Schiavone on here. To
yeah, maybe we just need better voices.
that's the difference.
Maybe that's what it is. So pretty crazy though. Like the 90s were just wild, dude. Like they were just trying stuff. They didn't know what they didn't know, and they were just going to try stuff and see if it worked. And I guess if audio only wrestling would have been like the next big craze, then everybody would have done it, and you'd never find that out if you don't try.
Stupid idea.
Dumb idea.
It was just dumb.
I think it's time for a sip.
I've already lost.
I'm going all the way. I'm going
Trying to hit the
I've got
5.
55.
I'm going for
and
60.
You can't win, so I'm going to try to get 65, 70. Yes. Right in the middle.
This is bullshit. This is rigged.
You even had time with the cups to test it, and you didn't. So, ha. Oh. You can't hear that?
No, what is it? What'd you do?
It's your phone ringing.
Oh no, God.
Winner.
No, I cannot. I cannot hear that.
That's dumb.
Thank God.
yeah,
See, I have my stuff set up right.
So good and tasty.
I can hear it. Oh, yeah, something's going on with my Stream Deck over here. Come on, Stream
Imagine
Deck.
that. Anywho,
Whatever.
dude, I heard we have a new sponsor though.
Dude,
Not for the show, but a sponsor.
kind of like for my head. We have a hat sponsor.
Did they give you that hat?
I bought this one, but they reached out because I've been wearing their hats on the podcast. And I'm like, hey, you like our hats? We're sending you some. And so it is the Hatter US is their website. They've got trucker hats, they've got flat bill snapbacks, and they've got dad hats. And there's all kinds of awesome 90s stuff on them. So this WWF hat is on there. The NBA on NBC is on there. They're actually going to make us a custom Cartridge and Quest one and send it. And so, yeah, we've got so go check out the Hatter, the HATTER.US. And they've got a huge sale going on right now. All of their hats are $11.99, which is crazy cheap for hats in general. And there's some really cool ones on there.
I need to see what they have.
So, yeah, check out thehatter.us. Go support those guys because they're supporting us. So, and then also we've got a merch store. Got some T-shirts over there. Got some posters. I've got a bottle opener at home that's super awesome with our logo on it.
Have I seen it?
No, I haven't brought it over here. I sent you a picture. So yeah, cartridgeandquest.com, and then click on the mall at the top of the page, and you'll go right into that page and see our stuff. And
Is this what happens to all our money?
what I just buy bottle openers.
Jesus
Maybe.
Christ.
I mean, when we first started this podcast, you were like all about buying robes, and I didn't say anything about it. And then I buy one bottle opener, and you're busting my balls about it.
Everybody likes robes.
And everybody likes to open bottles without hurting their hands.
Everything can be a bottle opener. I'm looking at a table. I could literally just smash the shit on it, and it's going to work.
BS.
Go ahead and show up naked and see if this table will clothe you.
You have shirts and shorts. You don't need friggin' lavish robes.
So you're saying we don't need robes?
I mean, if Dude Robe wanted to send us some more stuff,
I thought they were.
I wouldn't be mad. They said, so here, little inside baseball. They did say that they sent us some more stuff. And I said, well, send me the tracking. And they said, well, it says it was delivered on March 6th. I said, nothing showed up. And she's like, okay, let me check into that. And I haven't heard from her. So
good.
I think we're probably screwed.
They're screwed, you mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Ain't getting any of my sweet data.
Right. Yeah. They wanted all of it.
They wanted a lot. Like, we want a whitelist for 90 days. And
A lot.
there's people who pay me hundreds of dollars to whitelist for a month. So anyway.
Yeah. So go check out those two websites, thehatter.us and cartridgeandquest.com. Get a hat, get a shirt. The next thing on the agenda is the Cartridge Conundrum.
God, I can't wait.
So fun.
I want to yell Opa and like smash this thing.
Powered by nostalgia and Player One energy. Cartridge and Quest forever.
I forgot to cut that one down.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, this week's conundrum. We were talking about Blizzard a little bit ago, and I wanted to dig into Blizzard's games a little bit. So, the conundrum this week is StarCraft sold an insane 17 million copies worldwide, but historically, it's only the third best-selling Blizzard game of all time. So there are two other Blizzard games that have crossed over 30 million copies, and the hint is one of them, or neither one of them, are World of Warcraft. So if you've got the answer, let us know in the comments. We'll let you know at the end of the podcast, and we'll let you know on Monday what the actual answer is. Yeah, there's two of them that have sold over 30 million, and one of them's not. Neither one of them's World of Warcraft.
That blows my mind.
It's
honestly.
crazy, right? Blizzard's they do games that you don't think they did. That's the thing. Like,
I was just wondering, it's like,
sneaky.
what the hell? Like,
yeah, what could they even have out there, right? If that's not it, I agree.
I'm trying to think of like huge games, and honestly, like World of Warcraft is a huge one. So like, how the fuck?
But it's World of Warcraft didn't even sell as much as StarCraft.
That's crazy.
So pretty nuts. All right, so
I'm gonna keep thinking about that now.
yeah, you should. Let's do this one. Where is it? Kids. There it is.
Diablo.
Have you ever asked yourself, what are these damn kids saying?
Okay, there it is. Sharing it. Gonna play a little bit of what are these damn kids saying, because this slang is getting out of hand.
Thank God the kids are slowing down on it. They'll still
I
hit
know,
me with
there
the
was
6-7 every once in a while, and I'm just like,
my
fuck
little
you,
kids,
dude.
anytime. Like, it's like those freaking numbers are right next to each other. I can't help but say it sometimes, guys.
Yeah.
And they just every time they're like 6.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up, you stupid.
My daughter's even like, I'm gonna teach the dog to do it. It's like, well, their hands can't turn around upside down. He's like, well, they could do it like this. I'm like, fucking.
You teach my dog to do that, and I'm gonna teach him how to
generational
poop on your
thought for
bed.
sure.
All right, let's get a slang word going here.
I feel like we've done some of these.
Yeah, probably. The word is drip.
I still can't remember what the hell we said.
I don't think
So-
we've done drip before.
I feel like we have, but maybe not.
I mean, drip is definitely just the clothes, the sweet clothes you're wearing.
I mean, yeah, it's like but I mean,
It's like, check out
Yeah.
the drip. It's and
Yeah,
you know, you got
it's
that one funny dude that's
your
like,
look.
yeah, it's that short guy with like the kind of funny face, and he's acts real cool, but he's not at all. You know what I'm talking about on TikTok? Can't remember his name. Gosh dang it. He's a white kid, and he's just like,
There's a lot of crazy white kids on the internet,
yeah, that's true.
and I love them.
They're awesome.
There's some good ones.
Funny.
Anyway,
Drip is just like, yeah. I feel like it's like the drip would have been like a fly
Fly,
outfit
fresh.
or a fresh outfit. What else could it have been?
swag would have been later.
Swag.
I'm
yeah.
saying fly or
It's
fresh.
gotta be fly. Yeah, I think it's fresh. It's gonna take me a minute to get this because I forgot to put the link in there.
Motherfucker.
Well, at least one of us does stuff.
You're done. You're done.
Where did I put it?
2 hours later.
Oh, stop it. It's stupid. I did get it 2 hours later on you the other day, though. It was funny. Did you see that clip?
Was it though?
It was. I mean, it's funny. Where is this? In here? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Drip. Fresh. Yeah, something new, clean, and cool. Man, okay, look. Here's the thing. When I was in school, I don't think we cared at all about the shirts and the pants. It was all
Mhm.
about the shoes.
Yeah.
Like, if you had shoes that were sweet, everything else was fine.
Didn't matter.
I remember we were poor, and so I had to get last year's or like stuff that wasn't necessarily brand new. Like, it was new, but it wasn't the stuff that just came out. And I bought this pair of Adidas that I just thought I hadn't seen anybody wear them before. I thought these were sweet. I thought they were cool. I go to school, and the first mother trucker that walks up to me, like, gives me the like, what's that? Got 4 lines on it. And I'm like, you son of a like, what?
Fake Adidas?
Yeah, like, and they were real Adidas, but he was not having it because
Ready to tear you down on it.
Yeah, because they were not the brand newest ones. And I was like, oh, that sucks, dude.
Did you get those from Jalisco?
Yeah, exactly. What, did you go to a flea market and get those? I was destroyed because I was like, I finally got a pair of sweet Adidas, and this kid is like, those got 4 lines on them. Like, no, they don't, man.
Jesus Christ. I love that. Kids are so creative with their
Yeah,
shit.
I know. It's like, what?
Oh my God.
All right, let's get one more of these. I feel like this one's not obvious. I feel like it's Avi.
Yeah.
Like they say Avi. And I'm like,
like I feel like we said
that was
what
exactly what we would have said was duh. And I still say that now. And I'm like, is that still like okay to say? But yeah, I feel like it'd be Obvi because they just shorten everything.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Guess you're making your own.
I don't even see it on there. That's weird. Can I search? F3. Oh, that didn't do it. Go back. Yeah, it's got to be duh. I mean, I still say duh. And that just meant obviously. Like, yeah, duh. And if my kid told me duh today, I might slap them. Because it's like that. I know what that means. And you are not saying duh to me.
No.
So, no. Can't believe I can't find it.
I can.
Anyways, that's what are these damn kids saying. If you can tell us a better way to do that, I might listen.
Doubt it.
I think it's a cool segment. I just think it's too clunky.
Yeah, there's got to be a more smooth.
It's got too many pieces to it. I got to figure out how to like streamline it and make it a little more interactive, but like less look here, look there.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. If not, whatever. It's our show. We can do whatever we want. So, yeah, that is the top of the show. I guess it's time, once again, to go to that little weird corner of the internet called What's on Mike's Mind. Just kidding. I got it.
2 hours later.
I'm going to redo this one this week. That's my goal. I'm redoing this one.
This video is so bad.
I hate it. I'm redoing it.
It's so
We're
bad.
getting a new What's on Mike's Mind this week because I just hate this. The only good part, if I can figure out how to get us Houseman in a different setting, I might do that. But
it is so
that's
fucked.
the
That
only
video
good
is
part
just
about that
so
video is
fucked.
Houseman.
It's just the more you watch it, like we need to post the video as is, just the video itself, and say like how many things can you find wrong with this
what
video?
else is broken here?
Like the guy doing the handstand who like inverts through his own body, and like it's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Those cans come out of nowhere when he falls.
It's like
just like dust into cans. What are you doing, AI? Like, what did you do to us? That was early. That was early on. AI has gotten so much better. Like I posted a video earlier today about a new thing we're gonna do during the week. Did you see it? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, gym shorts.
Yeah, gym shorts.
Yeah,
and gym shorts guy, his hands are a little funky when he's holding those weights, but you can't really see it because that stuff's all over the place. But that's like
pretty good.
Real, like I don't think that guy's real. Either one of those guys, I don't think they're actually real people, and it like
that's
created real people out of nothing.
AI's nuts, dude.
It's insane.
I decided I'm gonna start my own band, and it's gonna be like completely anonymous.
Yeah,
kind of like President. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to like actually write the music and create the lyrics and everything, but I'm going to have AI like make it better. And then I will perform it live with a luchador mask.
Yes.
And it's going to be like mariachi, but like gent or like metalcore.
I love this.
Mariachi core.
I like this. Yes. And I will be.
We'll just call it Poppy. That's it, just Poppy. I'm gonna tour with president. It's gonna be so fucking sick.
Yeah. What is the Jack Black movie? Why am I blanking on
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre? Yes. I want to be on stage, no shirt, blue tights,
Okay.
and a luchador mask.
You better save me some of that corn.
Yes, just
yelling into the crowd. Just handing out elotes
yeah,
like on the
just
stage.
throwing out corn cobs. Like
there's no confetti or anything. It's just fucking corn. Goddamn.
that would be fun.
Anyway, so yeah, I saw this video that I uploaded to our media, and I think it's called like cartoon ranking or something like that. Okay, so it's basically just somebody doing the whole marry, kiss, kill or whatever.
Okay,
you know what I
yes.
mean? But it's all like old school like cartoon characters, and I thought it was just amazing. So check this out; it's so funny. His facial reactions like absolutely make it.
I'm never confused. Hey, hey. I'm so used to being used. So I love when you hold
The song's great. Oh, the bunny. Got it.
'Cause I hate when the most expected. So I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you. Yeah. 'Cause girl, you're
Elsa.
perfect.
So good.
You're always worth it. And you deserve
See, this one was weird to me.
Yeah, she's a bad girl. What did he do? Oh, he gave her the pew pew. Don't give us the eye flutter, bro. Oh, come on. Come on. There's only one spot left for Velma. No.
Spot. She gotta go. So yeah. I feel like that's something that we had talked about maybe doing, and maybe you might even be bringing that up here shortly.
Not this week. I shifted because I did something else this week that kind of took me a different direction. But I am planning on doing cartoon Mount Rushmore.
Okay, I think that's going to be a solid one, and I think that's going to have a lot of feedback from people because
we've gotten feedback on those Mount Rushmores, and I think there were some people that were like, "It's Miss Pac-Man, 100%," and I'm like, "Yes, bro, I love it."
The whole Birdo thing kind of threw me.
That Birdo's a dude and dresses like a chick?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
That was wild. I was like, is that real?
On
like, what?
Yeah. I don't. That's
Birdo's
different.
been lying to us the entire time.
He said, well, I got to change my answer. Now it's top 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, she's better than Lara Croft.
Anyway. Okay. Now that you're all giggly, let's get you on to breaking Trav.
Man, that's not fair. You can't get me giggly first.
Talking about boys get me all giggly.
Lady boys get me all giggly.
Anywho, let's do it. Let's do some breaking Trav.
All right, let's do this. Oh no, not kids.
Scare videos are so good.
That's my reaction every time somebody scares me. Oh no, that's not even funny.
She leaves grandma and locks her in there.
No. Oh, she peed.
She peed.
Where are you going?
He's dead. No, that's the worst one. Holy crap, dude. You have to have the big guy with the head in here, right?
No, maybe
oh
later.
My gosh, that dude.
So
that
good.
one's funny. She's on every one of them. She also peed.
Yeah. The mom screamed when she.
She said, "Damn it,
You bitch!"
So good. God, I love that.
That's
stuff.
hilarious.
But yeah, I knew the big guy immediately. It's like his whole head disappeared.
It's
I'm
like,
on the phone.
every time he's on the phone. It's
God.
like, dude, what in the world is
Yeah,
happening?
I almost put him in there, but there's some good ones. But yeah, there is a mom in particular who's always getting scared. And I'm like so tempted to like text man and be like, please, like catch Trav, like
She
scare
has
him
before.
on
video.
camera.
She's got me a couple times. I think she sent it to you. It was one. I was coming in the back door and it was dark, and I think I said a cuss word, and I don't cuss, but I was said something that I don't even. It came out.
I'm gonna see if she'll send it to me because that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was funny. And my daughter, Dude, she's sneaky. She gets me all the time. There's a lot of corners in our house, and she's just like hiding behind stuff all the time. And now the little boys have started to take after her and do that to me. And they're short enough that even if I punch, I can't.
You gotta start kicking.
Yeah, right. That's not
Start the fear kicking.
Yeah.
I never try to scare people, but same. I'm like I walk quiet and whatever, and all of a sudden I'm just behind you, and you turn. I was like, oh shit, So it's like I've had that happen a lot in my life. So I don't
People
know.
definitely are trying because I react and
it sounds super fun. I'm gonna like tell your family I'll pay them to start sending me like videos so I can like make like a compilation on here. That'd be so good. Breaking Trav, but it's just you.
It's
and
actually me.
You haven't even seen the videos. You're just now getting your reaction.
I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah. God, your family's like terrorizing you at home. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, for somebody.
All right. Well, I have a brand new Lost in Translation as well, and I think it's a good one. So what's going to happen?
Oh man, I didn't play the intro for Breaking
You did
Trav.
not,
Okay.
but
I'll put it in there.
There is a part of the song that has what the lyrics sound like, and it's going to break for a few seconds and give you an opportunity to be like, huh, like I think this is it or whatever, and then it's going to show the real lyrics
Okay, so
on the
you're
next
doing
part of
it
the
the
video.
other way this week to see if we can.
Yeah.
If I
so you're going to hear it first as like
Do
what.
you want me to try to figure out what I think the wrong words are?
I mean, you can just try to figure out if you think you know what it's
What
saying.
the
Even if you want
words?
to, even if you want to pause the video, you can
Okay.
flat out just pause the video, and then
We'll talk about it and then
yeah.
we'll play it. Okay.
Totally up to you.
Funky little 90s guitar there.
I love it.
He's a whittle baby.
Little baby meow meow boo.
I just heard whittle baby meow meow pew.
So the second part were the actual lyrics.
He was saying the same thing both times. What the heck? Why is he saying that?
It legitimate, like that's what he's saying. It's like the weirdest fucking song. Play it again. Look at it.
Yeah, that is what he's saying.
I was just throwing you a curveball. I wanted to see if you thought it was like could have been something potentially different, but it's like. So that is the John Mess I was talking about last week.
Oh, okay.
That's weird shit.
I mean, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Because he's screaming it and he's got a good voice, but that little whittle baby meow meow boo.
That just shows if you're a rock star, you can say,
You can say whatever you want.
As long as it sounds good.
What the heck?
I like it. I don't know. I'm a fan. I like it.
I mean, it's something.
Okay.
Okay, so this week, let me play this.
Let's power up the fun.
Welcome to Trav's take on Cartridge and Quest.
The quest is just
All right, so this week I put some questions out to the internet that I did not think would be this big of a deal. And they turned out to be a pretty big deal on the old Facebook.
People love talking shit.
And so the first question that I posed to the internet was, if you were born in 1999, are you technically a 90s kid, or are you just a 2000s kid that made it under the wire? And I got 200 comments, legit. I'm not even kidding. And it was still going when, like, I looked at this earlier this afternoon. There was 200 comments and 8,000 views on that thing. And so I pulled some of the ones that I thought were the best. And so Patrick Moat by the way, a shout out to the name of this group because I posted this to some 90s groups, Retrogasm.
No.
Like, if that's not a cool name.
Yeah.
So in the Retrogasm group, Patrick Moat, I think it's Moat, It's not hard to understand. You're a kid from 5 to 12, a teenager from 13 to 18. If you weren't 5 to 12 in the 90s, you weren't a 90s kid. You may be a 90s baby, but not a 90s kid. I thought that was really sound logic.
I like it. I'll allow it.
Gosh dang it. And then we had Dylan Lame Rotten. That's not his name, but Lamar Rotten. I don't even know how you say that.
Dildo Lame Rotten.
Yeah, Dildo Lame Rot. I love the way people try ammed. He typed ammed. He didn't even type the right word.
Idiot. You fucking idiot.
Gatekeep this sort of shoot.
That's a shit.
Yeah. Being born in the 90s makes you a 90s kid. I don't know why people born in a certain era are so adamant about gatekeeping that decade. Stop gatekeeping. And I was like, bro, I'm not gatekeeping. I was just asking a simple question to see if people had an answer.
Not on the internet.
And apparently people are all over the place on this thing. And here's the thing. Like, what even is gatekeeping? What does that even mean?
You're trying to like keep it from everybody. It's like,
I'm not trying to keep it from anybody.
Asking for a specific. Yeah.
I just wanted to know, like, what do people think? Like, I feel like a kid born in 99 isn't a 90s kid. They are a 2000s kid because they didn't know anything in the 90s. I had some people go on there and say, look, I was born in 99 and I did all the same stuff that people in the 90s did. And I was like, are you sure? Because like there was stuff that happened from 90 to 95 that nobody in 99 is ever going to know happened. And so I just feel like on this one, yeah, it's fine. You can be a 2000s kid. Like, I don't care. But
I don't care whatsoever.
Yeah, at all. But it's like, I just, and so for us, like, we were born in 85. Do not think that we're 80s kids by any means. Like, I would not say that we're 80s kids. I don't remember. The first real memory I have is getting my Nintendo when I was 5 in 1990.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember the 80s at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so to call myself an 80s kid, I think I would be wrong. I was a baby of the 80s, but not a 80s kid. And so I grew up in the 90s. And so I feel like if you were born from 1980 to about 1986, 87, 88, you're probably a 90s kid. Even 90, even 89, you're a 90s kid, right? And then probably all the way up to like 95, because you remember, like, if you can remember 1999, then you're probably a 90s kid. So, but yeah, so many comments. And this next one is just insane. So yeah, on that one, we had like 35,000 views and just a ton. But this next one went crazy. And it's a little more divisive. I agree. It is a little bit more like I was trying to see, because that one, I was like, oh, that one was like, that was just a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to set these fuckers off.
I wanted like something a little bit more. So the next question was, if your first console used a CD instead of a cartridge, are you a real retro gamer or did you skip the struggle entirely?
See, you need to like repost and be like, if you didn't grow up playing Mario 64, you're not a real retro gamer, and have these fucks like, what about Pac-Man?
Yeah,
fuck you, Atari.
No, so,
like,
dude, it was at 641 comments on Retrogasm and 54,000 views. And people were just livid that I said that cartridges were retro, because they're like, what, are you kidding me? My first one, I had to code my own, or I had a cassette tape. And I'm like, I didn't even know games played off of cassette tapes, bro. Like, I did not even know that was a thing. I thought cassette tapes were just for Vanilla Ice, like, and Garth Brooks. Like, I thought that was it.
Those two exclusively.
Just those two artists were the only ones that had cassette tapes.
Everybody else wait for CDs, fuckers.
That's right. And so Carl Sinclair says, mate, my first gaming machine required coding. The next one required a cassette. Cartridge kids had it easy. I'm an OG, you're not. And I was like, props, bro. Like, you win. Because he wasn't a dick about it. Yeah. There was so many people on there just like, you stupid kid. You don't know anything. You're a noob. You're an idiot. You're dumb. And it's like, I was just asking a question. So, and then the next one, this dude, Christopher Bauer, what a dumb post.
Dumb piece of shit.
CD consoles have been around for decades. Call yourself a gamer? And I said, worst take in over 200
I like that. I like
comments.
that you just called them on his bullshit. Like, fuck you, dude.
Like
That's
what? Shut up. Because like and the reason I asked this specific question is because it just came out that GameStop on their website moved Nintendo 64, PS1, PS2, maybe PS3 all to the retro games section on their website.
Mhm.
And so they are considered retro games now. And so it was just like, you know, how do we get some people fired up here? And
Sure.
it's
I
like
like it. We need to keep just fucking people up
we
like that.
definitely got some people fired up, and I think it's fun. So, but yeah, that Retrogasm group, dude, those people are just ready to like fire off some stuff.
I like it.
Yeah, we were all over the place there.
Keep
but
on it. Keep stirring the pot. It's fun.
yeah, we'll do it. We'll do some more of that because it was just I couldn't even like I got to the point where I was like I don't even like I read through the first 200 of those, and then I came back the next day and there was 250 more comments, and I'm like, I don't even know where I stopped to know where to go, and like there's got to be an easier way to read your comments on Facebook, but yeah, people
No,
are nuts.
there's not. It's hard.
Yeah,
You start getting a bunch, and it's like, oh, I'll fucking figure it out later.
yeah, it's like, well, I guess I'll read what I can read, but all right. Well, we're at the end of another episode, and that only means one thing: we're out of beer.
Out of beer. I've been out.
And it means that it's time for the Cartridge Conundrum answer. And the answer, everybody just on there, I need one of these. I think I need one of these. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. It is. So the first one is Overwatch with 35 to 50 million.
That's wild.
And then number 2 is Diablo 3 with over 30 million.
I never played Diablo 3, but I did play Diablo.
The first one?
Yes.
So did you even know Blizzard was the maker of those games? Like, that's the wild part, is that Blizzard just makes games that you don't even realize they made, and they're huge. And so, yeah, I would have thought that World of Warcraft, as much as people talk about that and as big as it is, would have been number 1 on this list.
100%.
So not even close. So, all right, well, as you guys over here know already, we're streaming live on Facebook. We got 0 comments, so thanks for that. And I lost
Maybe
my
we just
train.
need to start talking shit to people on Facebook too, like we did with the old shitbag Christopher over here.
Well,
Like jump in just so we can make fun of you.
maybe. I mean, it's where all these people came from. Oh, but whatever. Anyways, help us keep the basement lights on. Go check out the website. Go check out our sponsors. Go check out the Regent Theater. Go check out the Hatter.us. I mean, even M-Fish, those guys were good to us for a little bit. Cellular Center, all the people that have supported us over the last year and a half have been awesome, and it's super awesome to have any of those guys know that you came from us. So go check them out and
Peace out, motherfucker.
keep it rad. Peace.